Hello out there. My name's David Horton, and I'm proud to be one of the pastors at St. Luke's Methodist here in Houston. Thanks for joining me today. Today, and for the next few weeks, I want to talk about skill. What skills are we to be developing here in the outbreak? What skills should we be working on as Christians? I love the word skill. Sounds like the name of a 90s punk rock band. Skill. And I've been thinking about skills a lot because I've been thinking about the nature of discipleship. What does it mean to be a disciple of Jesus? And I've been thinking about that because the main, or at least the most visible feature of a disciple of Jesus, going to a place on Sunday to worship Jesus, well, that's been taken from us. It's not something that we're doing, and it's not something that we'll be doing for a while longer. And so what is it really that we're supposed to be doing as we follow Jesus, as we work and raise children and live and do everything in the same place, really the same old thing every day? What is it we're supposed to be doing? Well, what does it mean to be a disciple? You could say it's all about belief or faith. And we believe that's what salvation's about. We have this faith, right? That it's God who has saved us and is saving us in the person of Jesus Christ. That's what makes you a believer. That's definitely what believing is all about. And if you want to join us believers in Jesus, go right ahead. The water's fine. But that's not discipleship. The word disciple actually means student. It means a learner who is sitting at the feet of a master, like a rabbi, a Jewish teacher, and they learn. They learn how to do something. When you're in school, a math teacher doesn't teach you what to believe about math. The math teacher is there to teach you how to do it, how to develop this skill using numbers. Same thing with Christian discipleship. Jesus teaches us how to do this thing, develop a set of skills. A skill is the ability to do something well. It's the ability to do something well, and usually over and over again. It's something that you can work on and develop over time. A few weeks ago, I taught about the Apostle Paul's three main virtues that he names in 1 Corinthians 13: faith, hope, and love. Well, what if we didn't talk about those as virtues, but instead we said they were skills? Faith, hope, and love are skills that you and I can develop, work on over time. My granddaddy, my mom's mom, when he was alive and when he was working, he was a pipe welder and a pipe fitter. He would go into hospitals and schools when they were being built, and he would literally build the plumbing from the ground up. And in fact, he even built the plumbing in my parents' house that they still live in. Well, that's a skill he had. I have no clue how to weld and fit pipes. And it's a skill that died with him. Well, we believe as disciples of Jesus that there's a set of skills that go along with following Jesus, being a student of Jesus. And those skills didn't die with him. He has passed them on to us. So today and for the next few weeks here in these Monday devotionals, I'll be talking about the skills of the Christian life. And I'm going to lift up 5 of them. And they come from Colossians chapter 3, verse 12. We read this verse a lot at weddings, but really it's actually a good verse for weddings because it lays out some of the skills of marriage. Colossians 3:12. As God's chosen ones, holy and beloved, clothe yourselves with compassion, kindness, meekness, humility, and patience. I just want to spend 2 minutes talking about that last one, patience, the skill of patience. Now, we tend to think of patience as a temperament. It's more like an attitude, something that you're just born with. We tend to think patience is about sitting and waiting for someone else to do something, for something to happen to you. But here, Paul's saying in Colossians, no, it's patience isn't a temperament, it's a skill that we work on. And it's about your ability to endure. It's not about sitting and waiting at all. It's about your ability to endure something in times of trial. When that time of trial doesn't have a clear ending in sight. Think of the outbreak. There's really no clear ending in sight. We have to endure it, but we're not to sit and wait and do nothing. No, we're to have, that would be too passive for Paul. No, you got to be active. For example, other examples, in patience is a skill necessary for doing all sorts of things here in the outbreak. So how do some people keep tuning in for online worship every single Sunday? Don't miss a Sunday. How are nurses still nursing right now? How are teachers teaching right now, no matter their setting? How are our essential workers essentially working, still at it, all these 5 months into this? How have they kept their patience and endured? Well, it's a skill. There are three things that people who have this skill, I think, have. They always go back to the why. People who have the skill of patience know why what they're doing matters, right? We put on online worship on Sundays, and we ask you to tune in because we are made to worship God, our Creator, and we are made to know that Creator's love. And we are made to be reminded of it and to rejoice and be grateful for it all the time. It's not just something that can shut down due to COVID. It's important. Why do nurses keep on nursing? Why do doctors keep on doctoring? Why do teachers keep on teaching? They know the why. They know the why this is important. So people who have patience know the why. Second, they don't really pay attention to the ending. They don't really give much mental energy to when this is going to end. They just put their nose to the grind and keep pushing. And here's the third thing. They see patience not as a passive thing where you just sit and wait and it happens to you. No, it's an active thing. We're gonna keep pushing. We're gonna keep hustling. We're gonna keep going. The word for patience in the New Testament, really it means long suffering. It's not passive, it's active. So will you long suffer with me? Will you work on this skill with me? I'm not that patient of a person, but maybe, just maybe, by the help of God, we can long suffer through this and be better on the other end. God bless you.